After the end credits. How awesome was that? I mean, they got the look perfect on, and the size of that crater. I gotta say, if they just get the right script, the right director, and the casting choices for the rest of the heroes are as great as the ones they have so far, I can really see the Avengers movie being awesome. Man, was that a cliche with the father subplot. I mean, did anybody in the cinema not immediately think when the tape came on, okay, just get to the point where you're going to be talking directly to Tony, explaining or giving the hint so that he can solve the crisis. I think several things were left on the cutting room floor, particularly the scene that explains that Black Widow had implanted a bomb in her skull that would go off if she didn't use different equipment for every other guard in that hallway. Seriously, was she under contract or something? She just kept using different stuff. It was cool, though. I enjoyed the crap out of it. But she wasn't even having any trouble. It wasn't like, uh-oh, I better use this against these specific guys. I mean, she was just showing off, and just for the audience, too. Happy Hogan couldn't even see it. Justin Hammer clearly did not learn anything from the events of the first movie. If you try to get a genius to build super weapons for you, he's gonna screw you over. Is anyone else getting sick of Tony Stark's technology and research continually being the source of problems? I mean, you got the whips that are powered by the arc reactor, and robots that are like Iron Man. I mean, it was excessive or borderline excessive even in the first one. But if they keep this up, I mean, when does he have any time to fight problems caused by other people? Okay, Yvonne, I'm just gonna leave you here with just these two big guys to take care of you, and not even gonna put any chains on you. I'm officially stupider than your average. It was a cool enough idea with Yvonne squaring off against Iron Man and War Machine, and I like that they kept the lid on that secret. Didn't let that get out in the trail. But is it just me, or was that fight even shorter than the one at the end of the first one? I mean, at least we got more mileage out of our villain this time around, and there had just been a very big finale. But again, the very ending fight against the villain is extremely short. I mean, at this rate, the one in the third one will be like a minute long or something. No thanks, officer. I'm just gonna stay here and jump into the incoming fire if anyone shoots at me and stumble off a cliff. Anything to make sure that Tony has to save me again. Oh, what's that? It's beeping. It's red. It couldn't possibly be an explosive. But of course, he swoops in and saves her, doing the end of The Matrix Reloaded, Neo flying in